The HCEF Know Thy Heritage program aims to empower Palestinian youth in the diaspora by strengthening their knowledge of their Palestinian identity, culture, history, and traditions.
Being here, I feel like I've reconnected with my ancestors and the past, but now I know my roots and I know where I'm from.
Explore and Live Palestine provides them with the necessary tools and skills to remain in continuous connection with their roots, heritage, and homeland.
Coming back home, I don't even know how to describe it. It's enjoying it. All my delegates, some are crying, some are excited about it, some are, I'm speechless.
I am from Honduras and my heart is Palestinian. I'm originally from Beit Jala. My family is from here, and it is a blessing to be a part of this trip and to be coming home.
KTH was an eye-opening and life-changing experience for these young men and women.
With all of the places that we've been able to go to, we've been getting minimal amount of sleep. Yet our bodies have accommodated this because we have all this adrenaline running through us from all of the amazing and exhilarating sites that we've visited. And whether it was Jerusalem or Khalil, Hebron, which is my hometown, it's just opens up all these new doors, really knowing our heritage. It's not necessarily always the sites, but it's just about meeting the people.
The most credible and appreciated efforts that were made in the last decade is this particular project, bringing people of Palestinian origin to visit their country of origin, to get acquainted with our living conditions.
Today was such an incredible day, meeting the students and hearing their stories, being able to connect with them. You think they're so different, but they're just like us in the sense of who they are and their character. It was emotional for me just to know that they're here, kind of stuck in this situation, but still have such high spirits and still able to smile and still are welcoming to us. It was really awesome.
I was lucky enough to stay with one family. They were so hospitable. We got up the next morning. She was baking fresh bread in the oven outside. They really made us feel like we were at home.
Best experience was whenever me and my brother and sister met my uncle for the first time, my dad's brother, that we had never met before. Just seeing the look on his face and seeing the tears and everything like that, it was an experience that words can't explain, honestly. It was one of the best feelings of my life to actually meet somebody that I've known about my whole life, but I'd never actually met and only talked on the phone.
Creating relationships, awareness, reaching out to the diaspora. It requires to go and visit all these communities and create relationships built over time and a lot of investment. And believe me, it's an eye-opener for you to come on this trip.
I think a program like KTH Know Thy Heritage gives the opportunity for young Palestinians and young professionals to engage with Palestine and to learn more about what it has to offer. Those young people will go back and will start thinking about how to engage with Palestine, and hopefully they'll be able to engage on trade, investment, and other aspects.
Oh, I think this factory is a very good start. As you know, in cities, we need good industry, we need economic development. This factory provides that within Palestine. It gives Palestinians jobs, it creates a Palestinian product, a product that we can market not only in Palestine, but all over the world as well. So it's important to have these types of industries, especially with Palestinians, owned by Palestinians, run by Palestinians.
HCEF has done a great job in organizing events, from speakers to the parties, the sahrat that we've had, the restaurants we've been to the historical sites we've visited. I think they pretty much covered everything. Even with our homestays where we stayed with local families, they pretty much touched base on everything that is Palestine.
It's beautiful to see Palestinian youth in the diaspora reunited with the Palestinian youth in their homeland. Our conference is the introduction to continuous conferences for all Palestinian youth in the diaspora.
I think it's good for us to have these Palestinians from the diaspora to come over here to see our suffering and to act as ambassadors in all countries in which they live, so to reflect what is happening here in their countries.
You're networking, you're mobilizing not just here, but also everywhere. We need the skills, the expertise, the youth, the experience of Palestinians, wherever they are.
They are anxious to find ways how they can get back to Palestine.
I would love to come back and live permanently, or at least buy a house here, show my children how life is here.
As a health professional, I probably want to come back, work in Gaza, and actually help the children there.
I have more credibility now to share my experiences and to educate people about what's happening here.
So yes, I will be going back and definitely working for Palestine in the way that I can contribute. It's a big problem, but if you take it as a big issue and you try and fix everything, you will fail. You will not enjoy the experience. But if you just do your little part for the big problem, I think you'll be successful.
The bridging means living the experience of the original identity of Palestine as Palestinians. And in the mere end, you need to relate, not because you need it only, because we need it here. We need your efforts, we need your existence, we need all what you can do in order to support the mother.
This is the rest of all
أنا من هنا ولست هناك ولست هنا. لي لغة إنجليزية للكتابة طيعة المفردات، ولي لغة من حوار السماء مع القدس فضية النبر لكنها لا تطيع مخيلاتي. إن الهوية بنت الولادة لكنها في النهاية إبداع صاحبها لا وراثة ماض. لو لم أكن من هناك لدربت قلبي على أن يربي هناك غزال الكناية. فاحمل بلادة أن ذهبت وكن نرجسيا إذا لزم الأمر. أنا اثنان في واحد كجناحي سنونوة. إن تأخر فصل الربيع اكتفيت بنقل البشارة.